not the best showing from last time. You know, I did get a few things, but shouts out to Lord Rabia. You know, I know they probably were, you know, talking crap, but you know, I did punish them, and they're like, oh, okay. But yeah, besides that, it's static Zapdos, unfortunately. Don't want to go to my special defensive assault vest Hoopa. I'd say it might be worth it in case I'm gonna go discharge, but if it's a bug move, yeah, it's heat wave, perfect. So yeah, I might have to change the Terra because I definitely messed up on the Terra for Hoopa. What I'm gonna do now is, you know, after the battle, I'll change it, but I am gonna go Petch Grunt in case I'm gonna go U-turn, work out. Yeah, this is how it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do Terra fighting as well. That's my bad on that, but yeah. I want to say, you know, shouts out to Lord Rabia for playing me. GG's to him if he sees the video. And if Joey sees it as well, you know, let him know about that. Let's get it. But yeah, we got this down in Hoopa. And I got the Petrunt here. This is physically defensive. I am going to go Nasty Plot unless it goes Psychic Noise. Knock off. Pretty nice. Unfortunate that we lose our boots. But I am happier off that I get rid of this with the Shadow Ball. Unless I'm going to go to Hulucha. No, they just want to get knocked out by the Metagross, and that's a very good play on my part. I'm not super high in the ladder. You know, it's a 1244, but it's a very good, you know, situation I'm in right now. I am going to recover on their Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's going to be knocked out. Unfortunate. So you do get rid of that. I am going to go to... I'm going to go low kicks right now. If you're going to go for... you're probably going to go to this. I'm going to knock off and get a little bit of item usage. Yeah, it's bad. You know what? I am going to do this. I am definitely that. Oh, Zapdos. Great play. No sack, right? Thank God. Thank God we have that. So we have that going on. This is U-turn as well. I am going to go to Latios now. And I am going to go Draco Meteor. If you do go to your Skeledirge, that's a big punish on my part. That's going to knock out these Zapdos. Perfect. That's a very good play. Very good play on that one. They go Petrunt, which I do know you probably want me to go to my Hoopa. You know what? I'm going to go Hoopa. Who cares about if it goes for special damage? Let's see. So, parting shot. Perfect. I'm fine with this. They go to their own Skeledirge, most likely. I don't think they have any more bug-type moves rather than like this. Yeah, Skeledirge. I am going to go to Zapdos now. Let's see. Name that. Let's see. The Shadow Ball itself. Yeah, that's fine. We got the Bandito set of 337 HP. You know why. But we got Ogerpon switching. Oh, it's gross. I feel sad. I'm going to do the thing with the Ogerpon as well. But we U-turn. Unfortunately. We do lose out on the matchup and everything with that situation. But I am happy that we have that going on. I'm thinking about a move. Do I want to go Hoopa? Yeah, I'm a Hoopa. It's probably the best move I could do. But you know about this. We do this time and just bring this own hit. We're doing this with Psychic Noise and bringing this boys. That's right, we're doing this insane. They're toys. Yeah, we know about this and you do this hit. Hey! Look at that, the heal blocks right there. They go Toxic, unfortunately, and it's the Poison Puppeteer. You know what? And it's Sadist Cheers. I'm gonna go low kicks, yeah. This would be a better off move. My bad for that. I'm just like, okay, let's get it on. But yeah, that is the Ogerpon right there. I am going to first impression in case I want to swap out the Skeledirge, which I'm fine with. Let's see how much damage. Not much, but I could definitely U-turn for more damage output and see from there. They probably are afraid of the Self Rocks, which I think I got rid of Metagross. It is faster. This mother trucker is Scarf. For 254. Is Scarf. Okay. That is so strange, but I do like what they're doing. I'm going to go this. I'm going to this. Though they are Scarf, they do have a way of knocking me out. Torch Song, this is AV. I'm going to knock off on their item. They go Petrunt, which I'm fine with. Boom. That's going to knock out the Petrunt, knock off their lefties, which I'm happy about. And let's see. Are they going to Hulucha now? Let's see. Are they going Hulucha? We go Skeledirge. I am going to go for knockoff again. You're probably going to go Shadow Ball, like I know. And that's going to knock off your item, and that's knock off your Scarf. Yeah, that's a very strange Pokemon to use Scarf with. But I definitely respect it. They go Hulucha. That's probably their second noise Pokemon. Let's see. Are they going to go Swords Dance to CC for that? Let's see. Sky Attack. Yep, this is their Unburned Mon. We get Paralysis. Unfortunately not. I am going to go Discharge in case I'm going to do that. They go switch to Ogerpon, which I do know that's not a good idea, but I hope they're Paralysis. And this is, baby. There it is. I'm gonna go for a Hurricane. Nah, I might just go Roost. Roost is probably the better off move. Give recovery off, do sure we land. But Ivy Coach is gonna do a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, we are gonna go for a U-turn. Perfect move on that part. We had a little bit more damage on that. I am gonna go to my Hoopa to sacrifice it, though it's not a very good idea. But Hoopa broke the team down and knocked out two very big threats and helped assist on the Zapdos, which I'm happy about. So I'm doing, not help the Zapdos because that's Ladio's kill, but I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna go Latios now. I am gonna go Luster Purge now, and I win the game. There's one, and I think that's a Lucha, baby. I think that's it, right? They forfeit? No, but let's see, they probably go for, yeah, we do knock out the Hulucha, which is perfect. That is GG's to them, and we win our first game of the match. I'm so happy about this. We'll be right back from the next battle, and we'll see from there. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back with the second battle, and it seems like this is a Zoomeril battle. Let's see, they have the Scizor, they have the Excadrill, they have the Skeledirge. Pretty disgusting team. I do see a way of them going into Grimmsnarl, so I'm going to go lead off with the Petrunt real hit. There goes Scizor. Fair play, fair play. I do see that way. But I do see them going for knockoff. I do think, do I want to go low kicks or do I want to go Zapdos? I think Zapdos might be better for paralysis chance. I say so myself. Let's see. Yep, they go knockoff. Paralysis? No paralysis. It's very scary. I am on the Roost again. They go Excadrill, which I'm fine with. They go that. They're probably going to rock up. That's probably their best move. What I'm going to do now is I am going to U-turn. If they go rock move, oh, they go stealth rock, which I'm fine with. Go U-turn. I'm good with this. I just go Excadrill on my own. Let's see. And do I want to go mid-ground? Do I want to go for a... Yeah. I'm going to go Earthquake in case I'm in the swap. There's Iron Head. Knock out the Excadrill. Yeah, they are definitely the Scarf variant. So that's that. Are they going to go Petulant? Or are they going to go for a... They go Petulant, which I knew. Do I want to go Terra Ghost? Or do I want to go to a... Pretty much they have Nasty Bug. I'm an Earthquake on this. Let's see. Are you weak? I don't think you weakness policy, but this is a possibility. Are they really fearing it? They go Terra Flying. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's see what move you have. Shadow Ball. Okay, that is very good. Because now you give me an opportunity to spin. Oh, shit. I forgot about Skeledirge. Okay. Pretty smart play. That's a very good double ghost situation. I'm going to go Zapdos, though. I'm going to do this, lose a little bit of health, and then Torch Song. Yeah, and that's very unfortunate. But this is the normal defensive set. I am going to U-turn on this. Get a little bit more damage. Get a little bit of damage. And yeah, I'm going to low kicks on this. Crap, I forgot to have... Ah, no! I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I cooking? Okay, this may be a fix. This may be a reroute. Let's see. I'm going to knock off on this. And see what can get baited. Let's see. And that's a lot of damage on the Skeledirge on the Assault Vest set. Luring Voice is there. Unfortunate. But we have Psychic Noise here. There's that. This is a +2 boost. You say this. There goes Scizor. They're probably ready for a Bullet Punch. I'm not ready for them to Bullet Punch yet. Unless they knock off, which I do say U-turn's probably the best play. That's probably why they did it. They go Petra on their own. I think they're going to go Shadow Ball. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to sacrifice my Zapdos, though. It might be a better off play to sacrifice Zapdos. Though I might hit a Zoomeril. I am going to go for my... I'm going to go with my Excadrill now, since I'm definitely can spin now on the hazards, and I don't have to worry about that for knockoff anymore. Yeah, I'm going to rapid spin now. This is probably my best play. Get the spin off, get rid of the hazards, and then go for Nasty Plot. Very nice play, but you are not faster, so I could definitely go for an Iron Head. You see, there's one. Flinch, right? There's a flinch. Let's see if we can try to make something happen with this Pokemon. Let's see, get a second, right? Nope, and do not get a second, but I'm happy that we get a lot of damage off from the Petulant because that means we are faster than it since the Excadrill is slower. And I can definitely go for a knockoff. Yeah. Ah, shoot, I forgot. Yeah. They go middle glitch chain. Fair. And that means it's finally time for Latios to come in. And, you know what? I think it'd be better off if I just go for a Roar Sphere. Get that one hit out. They go Grimmsnarl, then that's Grimmsnarl play. You go to Azumarill, I am definitely surprised. I'm not surprised, but I'm gonna go to my Petron. I think they go Belly Drum, right? Of course they go Belly Drum. Of course they would. And do I want to go for a play? They're probably gonna go Aqua Jet or Liquidation, probably. Aqua Jet, yeah, kind of knew that, and we do not knock it out. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky little guy. Do I want to keep the Petron or do I want to keep the Latios? I mean, it's the only way to beat Grim, so I'll keep the Latios in. How much damage you'll do? Oh, that hurts. I should have kept it, but yeah, that's GG's. That's GG's. That is definitely a good game, because I definitely got outplayed by this person, but that's good games to them. They played really well, and I think I got washed by Azumarill. I was like, yeah, I kind of knew from Azumarill there that I kind of lost. Should have went Terra Steel, but it is what it is. Let's move on to another game and see from there how much we can try to beat up somebody else. We'll be right back. I am back, it seems, and they have Ogerpon, Mew, Scizor, and Namorous. This might be a Webs team if they have a TM for it, but if not, then probably I say this is very much a hyper offense team with no rocks, so I say that myself. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna low kicks up first and see if Mew is gonna come in as a lead. Mew comes in as a definite lead. I'm gonna U-turn in case they're gonna go for a move. They go rocks. I kind of knew there's something to do with that, and there it is. That red card. That's an absolute amazing play. Not play, but this is a very good play. Are you Terra Ghost Mew? Very smart of them to go for that. Very smart. Very smart to get rid of the rapid spin situation on a bad play. That was my original play of going to Excadrill, but this is perfectly fine. This is pretty smart. So, let's see. Who are we going out to next? Who are they going out to next? Are they going Arcanine Hisui? Pretty bold idea. I say myself. I am going to go to my Pecharunt now in case I need to go Flare Blitz. Let's see. Flare Blitz does a little bit of damage and it does some recoil. Perfect. And I can just recover up the health. Go head smash. Oh, okay. Bro probably forgot Rockhead. They're probably our Flash Fire most likely. Do I want to go 54? Do I want to go for Excadrill again? Do I want to go for a play and go Terra Steel? I am definitely... Yeah, this is Life Orb. Bruh. Did bro forget? Do I want to go for... You know what? I'm going to risk it. It's probably a low roll. Unfortunate, but we do get the recoil. This is probably... They forgot the ability. This is probably Flash Fire. So what I'm going to do now is I go Latios in the field. Since they are Life Orb and they're probably max speed, I am going to flip turn. This probably will whittle out the Pokemon in there. Scizor, like I thought, boom. Get a flip turn in. I'm bringing back out Excadrill. And from there, I can just Rapid Spin for free. Rapid Spin for free. Unless they go for a Bullet Punch. Let's see. There's a perfect Rapid Spin. Opportunity. And there's a Swords Dance. They probably are going to go for a Bullet Punch. So I'm going to go Earthquake in case they need to go for that. Let's see. Not much damage, but they go Knockoff, which is very fortunate that they have that. They're going to Bullet Punch at the end, right? Kind of knew it, but I'm happy with it as well. Let's see. I am going to go Pecharunt on... Not Pecharunt. The Low Kicks. It's Low Kicks going to do a little bit of damage. I am in a first impression since I am slower. Or they're going to Bullet Punch. So I'm happy with this. So they got that down. Let's see. They go Ogerpon Heart Flame. Not Heart Flame. It's a Rock. It's a Ogerpon... Whatever his name. I am gonna plan on going to... You know what? I'm gonna swap. Do I want to swap? It's so good, but it's so bad. I'm gonna go Latios though. Get a Rock Ivy Cudgel and... Oh no! Have that down. It's pretty bad. But can I make a comeback with the Terra Fighting? Maybe. But I'm planning on going Terra Steel Zapdos. But that's a pretty bad idea. I might just go Hoopa. Think about it. I am going to go Low Kicks again. They're probably sturdy, so I'm going to do this. I am going to first impression on this. Get a lot of damage. They go sturdy, unfortunately. Should have Sucker Punch, but they go Ivy Cudgels and knock it out. Yeah, I kind of knew it, but no, this is my only option. I'm going to go to my Hoopa now and see from there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to Terra Fighting, and I am going to Drain Punch on your potential Enamorous Therian. That's pretty good. Pretty good play, but just say pretty play. But let's go to Zapdos now. In case you want to go agility. We go Moonblast. That's pretty big damage, and that is definitely going to be a discharge in case you want to do that. Terra Ground. Okay. I am getting cooked, they say. Yeah, so there it is. I am gonna go for Hoopa again. Yeah, this is over, but no, I'm glad I got it over with. You know, it's a pretty bad game, but let's see. They go Terra Moonblast. Knock off. Yeah, it's weakness policy. No boots. Okay, that's surprising. But yeah, so I think this is it. This is a GG's, but I'll get one more game in, hopefully, and see from there. Wait, no. Somehow, no, we did lose. Yeah, Arcanine's gonna go extreme speed. Yeah, fair play, and you have Life Orb too. So yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna move on to another game, but this is very unfortunate we lose against this person. We'll be right back with one more game. Alright, it seems like we got a rain team going. Well, rain team in a way in particular. No Pelipper, because I think Pelipper was banned. But I do say I'm going to go to my Zapdos as my lead. That's part of my plan. They go Swampert. Really good play. I am going to swap. I'm going to swap into my Latios. Hopefully go for Draco and knock out the Swampert right quick in there. Do that. And you're probably going to go Rock. So I'm going to go with my Latios. Let's see. Rock up, right? Rock up, baby. Got the lefties. I am going to go Draco Meteor on this play. They're trying to knock off. They go Blastoise. Pretty smart play, but they do get almost a knockout. Unfortunate. But I am going to go, I'm going to go this in case I want to Shell Smash. They have double Shell Smash on their team. There it is. Boom. Knockout the Blastoise. I am pretty minuscule and everything. So there's Cloyster. I am going to Draco Meteor again in case you want to go for Shell Smash. Okay. Icicle Spear. Fair play. Fair play. But I was protecting myself from the Shell Smash, which I'm happy about. Look at that right there. I am going to low kicks now. Locust play could be really good. I am going to go for... I'm going to go for U-turn since you're not faster. Perfect Swampert play to swap out to. I am going to go for... Let me see. I'm going to go for Extra Drill real quick and see... I'm going to go for a Rapid Spin on here. There's Water. Perfect play. Of course, we do get the Water play on that. Probably their favorite Pokemon is Swampert, it seems like. But, you know, fair play. You're doing really well with Swampert, but now you lost your immunity, baby. I'm sorry, but you lost your immunity, baby. Now I get Zapdos to do the discharge and knock out the Swampert. But let's see, hopefully we get Hoopa one last game. You see, there's Politoed, there's Drizzle. Do you not realize that I'm playing with Zapdos here? Do you realize I not have Hurricane? Hydro Pump, fair play, fair play. I do have a little bit of special defense, so that's not going to work for you. That's to knock you out. And now I am going to play on your Ludicolo coming in. Keldeo, okay. I am going to plan around that. Do I want to go for a sacrifice in Petrarch, or do I want to sacrifice? I'm going to go sacrifice in Petrarch. I'm going to do this, and oh, Hydro Miss. I did not expect that play. Are you going to Salt, or are you going to go in and play your game? Yeah, you play your game. That would have been knockout already, but you get no Toxic Chain, unfortunately. This is a 50-50. There it is, and there's a Hydro Pump. That's pretty good. So this is 3 turns left of that rain. I am going to go U. I am going to go for... Do you want to go Terra Fighting? I'm going to go Psychic Noise on this. Hydro Pump's fine. It does about 50. I'm fine with this, but about 49.8, but it's still 50-50. I am doing this. You go Ludicolo. I do say myself, I am going to go Zapdos on your Ice Beam or your move. Hydro Pump, kind of knew that. And now, this is 1 turn left of rain, and I am going to go low kicks on yourself. Let's see, we go play the U-turn game and finish off with a beautiful... I'm stupid. I am so stupid. Why did I lose the game? I am going to go knock off on yourself. Are you going to go for a rain dance? Let's see. Knock off his Damp Rock. Perfect. Giga Drain's there. I'm so happy I got rid of the Damp Rock because this is a Rain Dance Ludicolo. So we knock out this. Look at that. We got the Ludicolo down. This may not be a Hoopa game, not really. But finally, we got something down with this Hoopa game. Ah! That sucks. I could have got it, but oh well. I made it off right here. You got 2 wins, 2 losses, or whatever. But it sucks and it's unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'll see y'all on the next one. See y'all on the next game, and hopefully in the UNPL week number 7, baby. We'll be facing off against the beautiful Chakib. Rest of power to him for all the products and shenanigans. But we'll see y'all on the next one, baby. Bandito out, yes sir.